Mickey's important.
I'm so sorry about this, Mickey. I did train them better, but they've forgotten all of their lessons. These amateurs over here that don't listen to their producers. Berlin, please congratulate Mickey and XL once more. Mickey, that is one of the most dramatic BO1s that we've seen in a while. What emotions are you feeling now after the pause, the remake, after almost throwing that game, but ultimately coming out on top?
Yeah, I mean, it felt like back in the days when we played best of threes. We had like a little bit of a few breaks in between games. So, you know, initially it felt pretty bad because I felt like the game one was like in the bag already. But yeah, something went wrong. So yeah, it happens.
What was the team like backstage? Because obviously the news comes in, Chrono Break's not working, news comes in, you got to remake the game.
Yeah.
What was it like talking to the support staff, talking to the rest of the squad about the approach to the remake?
Well, we just said, well, we are probably better, so we just go next and like stomp them again, and then, yeah.
Well, it definitely showed though. I like the oohs from Berlin because it was pretty clearly in the advantage of XL. You guys were in control, you picked up the soul, working towards it. Almost through once or twice. What happened in the late stages where, you know, Vitality managed to pick up Baron, and then I want to get to the Elder Dragon in a moment as well.
Yeah, I guess we kind of forgot about TPs, and we thought we had like a good fight at Raptors because they were like a bit split. But turns out, you know, TPs can like make them be not split. So then we lost Nash from that. But even then we felt like it was still winnable, like after we got Baron. After the Elder, that was like, it was a bit iffy when we got Elder. It was like, okay, maybe we might lose this. But then they actually were playing really scared with it, so they just kind of ran out, and then we won the next fight, and then it was pretty free.
I think I actually have a replay of that Elder Dragon. I'm sorry to bring up the fresh wound, but if we can pull the replay up, talk me through what you're seeing. I think it should be on the screen just in front of you.
Yeah.
You can walk forward if you can't see it. Talk me through what's happening and what the comms are.
So basically, me and Nuke are trying to find a flank, and we go on Azir. We get a stopwatch, and then Zaire is saying, Wukong's on me, and then, oh, I'm one shot. So then that was not very great. So for next team fight, we decided that I should be with Yumi, or with Zaire. So then here, yeah, it's looking a bit rough, and then I go with Viego, and then we're trying to look for a steal, but then we don't have any vision. So we're just like dancing around, and Mike is screaming, give me some vision, give me some vision. And then we wanted to give up here because we couldn't get vision. But then I think Finn somehow got vision on Dragon, so yeah, that we saw it with 6 kills.
When you're rewatching this now with full vision, are you even more nervous of what it looked like or how bad this could have gone?
It looks a bit disastrous, yeah, but somehow we killed yeah. I think Nuke did a good play here. We killed 2 people, so then the game doesn't automatically end.
I tell you something, I had the pleasure of listening to Mickey and interviewing him in a long time. I can hear the relief in your voice, right? Knowing how that turned out. I want to go back to something you said a little while ago, that you knew you were the stronger team, or you felt that you were. I think it's very fair to say that the 3-1, the way that XL have played this summer, is very, very impressive. How far is this roster going to go? Because it was Vitality that eliminated you from playoffs in spring.
I do feel we can go further than last split for sure. I think the Korean bootcamp helped us a lot in terms of how good we are. And yeah, I'm not sure if the other teams are much better. I feel like Astralis got better, but for the rest, I'm not sure. I feel like only G2 is like much better than everyone. I guess Astralis is also picking up some wins. So.
Yeah. A couple of different names, but ultimately G2 still the top dog, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just a couple last questions before we do head over to the analyst desk. During the pause, there were some shenanigans happening on stage. Some fella brought a guitar without an amp. I mean, who does that? What was the team, what was everybody's mood like when you were seeing all of that nonsense happening? Because from our perspective, obviously it was a lot of fun, but from yours, you couldn't hear or see anything.
Yeah, I mean, no, we still had fun in all chat with Vitality guys. We were just like discussing the pause, and yeah, we were like watching the guitar performance. Well, we couldn't hear it, but it looked very fun. But yeah, so some of us were like a bit tilted because, you know, it took a really long time, the whole pause and everything. So we just like wanted to go to bed, but yeah.
Well, listen, you get to go to bed with a win. I have one last thing to say. Do you have a message for the crowd here as well as fans at home? They were cheering and yelling the entire time, so floor's yours.
Yeah, well, thank you for sticking with us through this long best of 3 series we just had. And yeah.
Mickey, congratulations, 3-1. We'll see you tomorrow. We're going to head over to the analyst desk to continue the show.